one, on top of the fact that there is a tropical storm watch, there is a flood watch. That indicates much of the rain is expected to be focused over the Big Island. Now, we have three distinct systems that we are keeping an eye on. We have Hone, we also have Hurricane Gilma, and another area of disturbed weather that may become a tropical depression. Let's not worry and focus on this right now. This is a week away, maybe even more. Right now, all eyes on Hone. Now, Hone is in an area that is very healthy for it. It's an environment that is conducive to further intensification, and that means warm water, ample moisture to work with, and most importantly, low wind shear. Wind shear, when you have low wind shear, that allows these systems to kind of thrive. When you have higher wind shear, which we'll have later on, then that tends to weaken these systems. Let's take a look at the current state of this tropical storm. Winds around the center at 40 miles per hour. It is 770 miles east-southeast of Hilo, 980 miles east-southeast of Honolulu. So within 100 miles, really, and the system is expected to track west at 14 miles per hour. That's a pretty good speed. If you think about that distance in a straight line, it's roughly from Makapu to the airport. And so it's going at a good speed, and that's a good thing. We don't want this to kind of stall near the islands. The track has only the southern tip of the Big Island in the cone of uncertainty, but look at the winds. Winds could be as high as 70 miles per hour south of the Big Island, 70 miles per hour south of Maui County and Oahu, as well as Kauai. So there is a significant strengthening that is expected to happen that will bring it right under the threshold for a hurricane. Hurricanes are 74 and higher. This could be 70 and higher. And that's why we cannot rule out the fact that this actually may become a hurricane. It's a wait and see, and we'll see what happens. Let's talk about the track confidence. Right now, it's very high with a lot of the computer models clustered together. But as we pass the Big Island, it starts to spread open. And what does this mean? This is very common, by the way. The farther out in time, the less confidence of the track. But the good news is that even at a moderate confidence by day 4 and 5, the Big Island's southern tip is the only area that remains in that cone of uncertainty. So what are the winds going to be like? We're not going to get winds directly from the system, but we will get winds because the system is nearby. That yellow area, winds less than 39 miles per hour. The tropical storm winds, orange radius, and look, it doesn't even touch the state. In fact, it stays wrapped around the center. But we will get strong trade winds just because we have a low pressure system interacting with a high pressure system to the north of the state. So expect wind gusts to be up to 50 miles per hour. We will have strong winds, but they are indirect winds. As far as rain, that is the biggest threat. Here's one forecast model that shows Big Island getting 4 to 8 inches of rain, elsewhere 2 to 4. So everywhere besides Big Island East, going to see 2 to 4 inches except for the Hilo side. How this evolves is it moves closer to the islands, kind of grazes the Big Island on Saturday evening in through Sunday morning, with the heavy stuff still to the south, but the northern tip grazing the Big Island, bringing some much needed rain there, and then it moves on. This is a longer range model with a timestamp that's huge, so you could see it, again, grazing the Big Island late Saturday and through Sunday, with potential heavy rain also for East Maui early Sunday morning, and then that rain spreads out to the rest of the state. It should not be as intense as the heavy rain stays to the south of the islands. This is subject to change. We can have some track movements to the north or to the south, so stay tuned. And of course, we will keep you informed every newscast and online as well. Here's what we are looking to anticipate moving forward. Highly likely to intensify either to a strong tropical storm or a hurricane. Can't rule that status out. Rain 4 to 8 inches for the Big Island East, 2 to 4 elsewhere. Gusty winds to 50 miles per hour. And right now, initially, the east shores could see surf around 10 feet.